Hello, Shift F1 patrons. Happy New Year. I hope you've had a wonderful break. And welcome to the brand new looking F1 game history. In fact, perhaps this might be the first of a number of different video things you might be seeing on Shift F1's Patreon in 2020. When the new season rolls around, we're going to have some new fun stuff to show you off. A lot of that we're still trying to figure out, but it's great to be here and to be using this new kit and to be playing more F1 video games. We're not running out of them. In fact, it's about time we played Mario. Andretti, the one true Mario. This is not just one F1 racing game, ladies, gentlemen, people of all descriptions. It's three. We have IndyCar, we have Stock Car, and we have Sprint Car Racing. Some little tidbits about this before we jump into the gameplay. This was one of the first ever EA Sports games. It was created by Stormfront Studios, who I believe made the original version of John Madden Football, at least the PC version, and a bunch of the people who were involved in the development of this were the folks who kind of set up EA Sports. It was one of two Mario Andretti games that came out. This one came out in 1994. There was another one that came out in 1997 on, I want to say that was PlayStation and Saturn, which was ported to PC the following year. But this one was made with the help of Mario himself. He actually helped, apparently, he helped with the AI. So when he's not driving around the racetracks of America, Mario Andretti is programming artificial intelligence. Apparently, Indy, Stock, and Sprint Car Racing in this game have three different AI types. They also have three different physics physics engines is a stretch. Physics code, let's say. I've been excited to play this one for a while. It's rated GA by the ESRB. Oh my god, it's not. It's rated by VRC, whoever they are. This is a pre-ESRB joint. But I'm sure I'm 33. I'm turning 34 in 2 days' time. I'm sure I'll make the cut. Before we get into it, actually, I wanted to say that with all the madness around Christmas and everything, we didn't get an episode of F1 Game History up last month. So this is basically this last month, so there will be another one this month. And now I'm all set up here in the studio with access to a Retron 5 to play retro games. I have my PlayStation, everything's hooked up now, and it's like super easy to do these, so there'll be no more growing pains this year in 2020. But enough about that. Let's play some Mario. I don't know what it is, but every Mega Drive game, or Genesis, North America, has just the best music ever. Number of players, 1. We'll keep it to 1. Play mode, single race, new circuit, new career, resume circuit. It's a save game on this cart, ladies and gentlemen. Resume career, maybe there isn't, maybe the option's always there. Speaking of options, let's check them out. See what options we got here. Type. Sprint, Indy, Stock, Paint. Am I in the options menu, or did it just kick me to a race? What order would these be in? Sprint races, surely. You'd start off in sprint racing. Then would you go Stock Car to Indy? I guess depends what level of either you'd be doing. If it's the big leagues, mid-90s, would Stock Car Racing be more popular than Indy then? I don't know. I'm not American. Number 3. Everyone loves the pink car. Force India. And then name. Okay, yeah, so it must have just kicked me into a race because I hit start. Let's see what tracks they have. Fallen Rock. Sorry, this is where I'm going to show my complete ignorance of American racing. I do not know if these are real. Fallen Rock Motorway. Set against the painted mountains of the desert. Okay. This remote track is the first stop on every circuit. Every season, Fallen Rock is briefly interrupted by the roar of engines, then silence returns. Duboc City Speedway, Manton Hills. I'm going to say these are not real, or they're probably based on real ones. Grady Gulch Raceway. I'll also be honest, as an F1 fan, look how different all these racetracks are. Oh my god, which circle will we roll around, everyone? Although this is that a quarter mile, and this one is 3.8, a half mile, 3/4 mile. So they're different sizes. Let's go with 1 mile. Nice, right in the middle. 8 laps, sure, why not? Andretti tips. Okay, A is back, apparently. So how do I access the Andretti tips? Oh. What's going on? Am I in the race? Rolling start, I guess. B is go. A is brake. Don't know what C is. Here we go. This turn is long and wide. Oh, so these are the tips. These are the tips. We're getting the tips from Mario. Oh, I spun. Okay, I'm in a... I gotta be... Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't let your car slide out too far. Oh, I forgot, of course. Sprint cars, the arse kind of sticks out on them, right? So I gotta be careful. So, what do? Do I just lift and turn? Is that what it is? You position yourself on a slide line. Slowing down can help you pull inside. I'm trying to like drift. Like I'm kind of hugging the slide. It like the game like changes when you go into a slide. It like the camera angle. It doesn't feel like you're just extending the turn. It feels like it kicks into slide mode. Am I going too fast into it? Okay, I'm turning into the turn. That's probably... Oh yeah, okay. You can like turn into the turn and it kind of... Like when you're drifting, you kind of point the wheels to the outside of the turn. It's always harder to figure out how to do these in... Oh, I almost had it there. In single player stuff because you don't have other cars to gauge whether or not you're going fast enough. Okay. Thanks for the tip, Mario. I'm gonna back out. Qualify. I don't really want to qualify. Rookie. Nose cam, chase cam, MPH. You can turn off the music if you want. Why would we do that? It's the best part of the game. No. Controller. Shift up, shift down. I will be going automatic, I'm sorry. Change view is C. Which you can do in-game. Okay. This is a pretty good game. It's got everything you need. Let's go straight to the race. Oh, here we go. Jim Skinner. Teresa Dixon. Ricky Bell Jr., Harvey Rhodes. Again, no idea if these are real people. Probably not. Although by this stage they did have John Madden license. And I guess they have the Mario Andretti license, so they are trying. Are we in? Okay, here we go. Wait, what's going on? Am I both screens? Oh shit. Hit the wrong button to start. That's not a good start. Wow, this is crazy. On both screens. Don't spin, you fucking idiot. Come on. Rear view. Oh, okay. Oh god. Oh, so I can do all this. That's crazy. Okay, so every time I hit the change view button, it does... This one really lets me know how bad I'm doing. So we've got this. Oh, we got full screen. Look at that sky. Oh, shit. This one, which it seems kind of redundant. Chase cam and first person cockpit cam. Then we have this one, which is showing the competitor. Rear view. And then this one. I think I'm going to use this one for now. God, I can't tell if I'm supposed to be going sideways or just slowing down. Like, am I slowing down too much or am I not slowing down enough? If only Mario Andretti would give me some tips. Okay, so we're going to slow down on this one. Slow down and turn. Oh god, every time I do it, I feel like I'm at the end of the turn. I feel like the end of the turn is here and then there's a whole bunch more turn and then I end up slipping. Okay. Slow down, slow down. Here we go. I'm turning into the turn. And it's not that I'm slipping, it's that I'm hitting the outside. Like I'm hitting the outside wall. Alright, so that time I did it properly. I'm not sure if I gained on that person. Let me hug the corner a bit more. And I'll actually hit brake before we do. Slow down a bit. Oh boy. See, it just kicks into drift mode there. And then, okay, so that felt good. And I don't think if it had any benefit on my time. Maybe it did. Maybe it's like F1. It's like slow and steady and you just gotta trust the lap times and then eventually the gap will Dissipate. Oh, don't spin, don't spin, don't spin. Don't spin, don't spin. Okay. Yeah, the person in front of me was like at the entrance to their turn right as I was exiting mine. I'm gonna have to put the rear view mirror view on in a hot second. Yeah, same again. I don't think I'm making any tangible benefit. Alright, I'm gonna be more buck wild this time. We're gonna turn in hard and then turn against it, yeah. Fight it, fight it. Ugh. Try and drift the entire way around this time. Start closer to the inside. Oh, Jesus. It was real close to the inside. Just cut across the infield. Ah. It's too hard. Instant replay. Show me this. Show me this instant replay. Let me watch my failings. Oh my god, look at this. This is amazing. I can see how bad I was. How much of an instant replay did I give you? Is there audio? There's no audio. Hold B and it'll show you. Look at that. Boom. That's it. Just gives you like 5 seconds. But that's pretty good. I mean, not many games had instant replays. I remember Sensible Soccer had instant replays. That was like early 90s too. But it's still pretty impressive. Change view, quit race. Alright, we're going to quit race. Sorry. Stock car racing is not my forte. 3 laps of that will just about kill me. So the options menu was just the same as the other one. Alright. Down. New circuit, new career. What's new circuit? Is a circuit like the circuit, or is it like a circuit like you're going on like 5 or 6 races? Can I build a circuit is what I'm wondering. I'm gonna go stock car racing, and this time we're gonna go yellow. Oh wait, you know what? Turquoise. Could change my name. Went the wrong way. Slayer 1, baby. Don't fuck with Slayer 1. Okay, let's race. Whoa, look at this. Could tweak the engine. Item, engine, level. Durability 4, traction 7, durability 4. Why would I have these less? Oh, they cost money and I have no money. Got it. It's gonna cost $2 to get those new tires. Man, the 90s economy was wild. Pit crew. How much does the pit crew cost me? $80. That's probably thousands, right? We should just assume it's thousands. It's out of my budget anyway. Limesville Speedway, 1.3 and 9 laps. Okay, let's start from the back again. I want to see what I'm up against. I also want to make sure I accelerate properly this time. Bert Finley, Sean Stockwell, Nancy Connors, Daryl McKenna, and Slayer 1, baby. Watch out, fuckers. Slayer 1's coming. I'm holding MB. I'm holding MB. I'm also going to change this camera angle to that one. Shit. Go back. There we go. How did I have such a bad start? Okay, here we go. We're catching up. This is better. This is better. Oh, I crashed into them. Feathering the accelerator. Not as much driftage going on here. Oh, it feels good. Man, the Mega Drive controller's so good. It's such a good controller. I feel like I'm in good company here. I can say the word Mega Drive. There's probably a lot of you who are... This is an F1 thing, right? So there's probably a lot of you who are Europeans who are okay with me saying Mega Drive. Like Genesis. Why are you getting all religious on us, Danny? We know you're Irish, but come on. Old Testament? Get out of the way. It's very NASCAR to say get out of the way. Oh, to get out of the way while you're driving. I tapped the outside edge of the oval there and did not spin, so I guess they were right about the physics engines that Mario Andretti developed for this game in his spare time. I mean, that's the thing, like, Mario for Nintendo, good lap, thank you. he's just a plumber, you know? That's like I mean, nothing against plumbers. We all need our toilets to work. It's important work. But how do you compete with a race car driver man who's still around? How old is it? Mario Andretti's in his 70s now? Still doing the damn thing. Has all his children racing. He's like Genghis Khan. He's just like had thousands of racer babies. They're like tadpoles swimming around Laguna Seca. Limesville Motor Speedway. I am interested to see which ones of these. I'm sure they're all based on real spots. Licensing was such a weird, like, situation back in the 90s because some people took it really seriously and some people just didn't care. Like, there seemed to be more important at the time to get the license for at least the teams. The player names didn't matter so much. Just get Bo Jackson and you're fine. But having someone on the box, it was basically just an advertising thing more than anything else. That seemed to be more important. But then as more and more games started to have real drivers, it became like basically a prerequisite for consumers. And that's why FIFA and Pro Evolution had such a hard, or Pro Ev had such a hard time against FIFA, because once FIFA had all the names, Pro Ev just had that massive sort of check mark against it, you know? I remember doing a story or documentary on Sensible Software and asking John Hare how they sorted out the licenses for the players in that game, and they didn't. They just didn't ask. They just put them all in. That was 1990. When was the first one? 1990 maybe? 91? The good old days. So subsequent releases of those games have had fake names. Lots of what was the famous one in Pro Ev? It was like, instead of Wayne Rooney, it was like Lane Runestrom, or no, it was Wayne Van Nistelrooy or something. So you'd have a lot of Barrio Franchitti, although that's also you can take your pick on who I'm pretending to be there. Position 3, catching up on the leaders here, folks. Need fuel. Oh shit! I have to come in the pits. Oh no! Oh no! Did I just round? I just rounded it. I didn't come in. I didn't know I was supposed to pit. You never told me. We got one more corner of the oval. Are we gonna make it?
You're in third.
I am in third. You're right. No wonder I overtook those last two. I was wondering why they came up on me so fast. Must have pitted ahead of me. Okay, my fuel's low. Where's the turn in? It's coming up, right? Here on the left. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. We're pitting. Did I just crash into them? Oh wow, look at the animation! Look at this animation! The wheels are off! The fuel's in and we're gone! That is actually awesome. That is actually cool. That's really good. I like that. I'm in second! How did that happen? I went into the pits and came out in an advantageous position. Guess my pickery did the job. Lap 8. This is our final lap to win the race. Get out of the way. Oh no, I was too greedy. I was way too greedy. Went up the inside. If I'd read Mario's tips, he would have said, "Just breathe. Just breathe. You've got this. It's okay." One more turn to do it. What do you think? Well, there you go. Just gotta make sure I don't lose second now. Although he's coming up on some back markers. I need fuel again. Go on, overtake him. Overtake him. Oh, so close. Slayer 1, baby. $125. Great. Oh no, it is 1,000. There's 3 decimal points after it. Wait, does that mean the other stuff wasn't thousands? Can I now buy like 100 pit crews? Ooh, look at the password at the bottom. That's a 16. It's more. That's a 20 character string. So they probably saved time data or engine upgrade data if the string is that long and the password on the bottom of the screen. It's pretty cool. Slayer 1, baby. Let's go back to the main menu. I want to check out Indie and see how that's different. This is fun. Let's go with a single race. Indy car in this time. Oh, I like that. That's funky. We'll go with the black one. Car number. Don't give me many options, did it? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Bayshore. Bayshore. Is that the one? Is that the one in Miami, in Florida? What's it called again? City on the Bay is justifiably proud with its raceway, or is it Sonoma? This track gets off Indy Season 2. Yeah, I should probably know these. Ashton Motor Park, Playland International Raceway, USA Raceway, Twin Peaks International Raceway. Huh. Let's go Bayshore. Straight into the race again. I mean, I came second from last time. Slayer won, baby. Orlando Biggs, Kyle Henry, Ricky. This is the only one that does not have a lady in it. The other two had female drivers. So I'm not sure is accurate for the time either. I don't know. Certainly a lot more female drivers in these disciplines than in F1. Oh yeah, this is okay. This feels like a lot of the F1 games I have played on Genesis, where it's kind of road rashy, where you're having to pay a lot of attention to what's coming up, and the draw distance doesn't exactly, or like the fake 3D. What do we call this? I forget what this technology is called. The way they did this technique. All of the early fake 3D stuff is fascinating to me. Like just like the simple stuff to the parallax scrolling in Sonic to like ray tracing in Quake. Like just faking 3D is just such a novel concept. I read recently that the Virtual Boy was actually 3D because I think it was on the Bombcast. Giant Bombcast. Jeff was talking about how they've ported Virtual Boy games to regular headsets, which is insane. Which means that they were actually using 3D assets. Like I'm sure they were like very limited points in space, but it's still pretty wild. All this stuff though. Ugh. Oh no. Was that I thought I was out. This is a lot harder than the NASCAR one, let me tell you. I love the sound though. The sound design is really good. The all three cars have their own sounds. They use sound in like an interesting way, like a gameplay fashion. Like in the Sprint Cup stuff, the sound when you get drifting is like a pretty cool indicator. The gear shifting in this is pretty great. And the rumble strips, when you hit the edge, you can kind of get a little bit of audio feedback letting you know you're there. Finally overtook those two. I should probably put my rear view on for this one, actually. Actually, I wonder if the frame rate, or if it looks any smoother when you... that's competitor view. There's rear view. This is the biggest rear view mirror that's ever happened in an IndyCar. Yeah, lifting and coasting's fun. Basically haven't used my brakes once this race, so that's not good, probably. Certainly if this was F1, I wouldn't exactly be harvesting much energy off of it. Alright, here we go. We're catching up on position 5. Oh my god. The speed I took there, I actually lost the rear, I think. I think this is for 3rd. Oh no, I'm on lap 5, sorry, position 7. I thought I was being a bit optimistic there. There we go. Oh, it's actually really handy, the rear view, to see when you have actually overtaken someone. And I really didn't have enough time to look at the map before, so this actually works a lot better. So there's the pit, so I need fuel. Pull it. Oh shit. Missed it up. Good lap, yeah, apart from the fact where I drove into the bollards for the pit lane, Lewis Hamilton style. Hamilton in, it was Germany, right? A nightmare race. Position 3. Alright, if I can just not fuel the car, we'll be on to a winner. I know I need fuel. You have to tell me again. Although you could have told me earlier the first time, that would have been handy. Alright, let me do the full screen. Look at this. Look at that. I love how it's just sky. That's all you see. It's like the extra The extra part of the screen is just sky. Here we go. We're in. Look at this. Look at it coming in. This pit looks like it was done on the grass. We're away. Position 4, it says. Again, I think we have gained position somehow. I guess my flying lap was just so good. Lap 7 of 9. Like every favorite Star Trek Voyager character. Man, we're really... That's a real Venn diagram right there. Intersection of F1, video games, and Voyager. This is such a weird website podcast thing we do. By the way, if you have any suggestions for games to play on F1 Game History, I think we're going to do some more modern-y stuff, because I also have a full race wheel cockpit setup here. So maybe we'll do some fun stuff with that for the 2020 season. I'm also not far from Drew anymore. He's in San Francisco and I'm in Oakland, so no traffic, can get here in 25 minutes. With traffic here, you can get here in an hour and a half across the Bay Bridge. But we could do some fun stuff with that. I got a Thrustmaster wheel and a seat from Next Level Racing. I know I need fuel, but it's the final lap. Oh, did we finish it? Was that it? 3rd place! How about that? Actually managed to get on the podium. Who knew? In the one... Well, I guess I did find the Sprint Cup harder. Take that, Paulo Guzman. Awesome. Alright, let's see if there's anything else we didn't cover off here. I think that might have been everything. Single race, new circuit, new career. Let's see if there's a career here. Resume career. No. Here, that's my password. Illegal password. Shit. Sorry. I'm gonna lose my green card. Oh no. Let's see what the career does, at least. Let's see what type of starting sprint. That seems to be the fairest way of doing it. Oh. Alright, maybe not. I swear to God, I'll eventually figure out how to use this. God, it's so... Start, right? Okay, cool. Got it. Let's keep going. Hardest part of this game is the menus. Here we go. No, I guess it's just go through every race. There's nothing different between that and the circuit. Well, there you go. That was Mario Andretti Racing for the Sega Mega Drive, Sega Genesis. I'm going to read some stuff in the back of the box here. Oh, there's a quote from Mario Andretti on the back of the box. I had no idea. The thing I admire in a race driver is versatility, the ability to take on any car and any kind of track in any kind of race and do well with it against anyone. It's from Mario Andretti, Indy 500 champion himself. Masters specific driving skills, sprint cars, slide turns, stock cars, drafting, Indy cars, precise handling. Select camera angles, nose cam, chase cam car, overhead, rear view mirror, competitive view, view or split screen, full or split screen. Digitized video of real pit sequences, we saw that. Race the chase or cockpit view, we saw that. Draft the lead stock car to go for the slingshot pass. I think I probably did that accidentally. Didn't do it on the last lap, unfortunately, came second. Sprint car slide turns call for some serious negotiation. Yes, that's true. Serious negotiation that, unfortunately, I did not negotiate. There we go. We'll add it to the list of games we've completed here on F1 Game History. Mario Andretti Racing, another classic. Thank you so much for joining me here, and welcome to 2020 and our new setup here, where you can see my shocked face as I crash cars and using video games fueled by motor oil and blast processing. That's why we're all here. Thank you so much for supporting us, by the way, in 2019 with our new Patreon here on Shift F1. we kind of threw it together because after years and years of doing that podcast and sort of spending our own money to do our bits and bobs, and then bringing on Rob, it kind of felt like, oh, you know what, let's see if we can do more stuff with this. It might be cool. And last year, I think filming the beer drinking tasting stuff and some of the Patreon only stuff we did, I think that was a lot of stuff we wouldn't have done before, and it was some of the more interesting moments I've had last year. So I think for 2020 and especially 2021, when everything gets a little bit crazy, we're going to be really excited to do more and more stuff. So if you have any suggestions, not just game stuff, like, we'll probably won't do I like doing this stuff, it's fun, but I think there's other things we can do with video as well that might be cool. So if you have any suggestions, please put them in the comments on the Patreon post here or on the YouTube video. We'll check them all. And of course you can email us emails. What is it again? I always forget this. It's shiftf1podcast@gmail.com or f1.cool/emails. Thank you so much for joining me, and see you next time here on F1 Game History.